Hello, how are you doing? This is the Wise Owl 2 coming at you from the city where I live. There are many ways to remember the chemical, the chemical symbols and the atomic number of the periodic table of elements. For years, I try to look for ways to make it easier and to retain mentally everything that I learned. But sometimes, as I was studying in the beginning of my studies, I found it very difficult to retain some of these things. I was a beginner, like many people begin with a study, and as I studied the periodic table of elements, I noticed that I had to look for better ways, easier ways to retain what I learned, and to use it. So not only doing a quiz or a test in chemistry or any other science that I'm going to study that has a periodic table of elements. They do have it, some of them. I had to look for more methods, pneumatic devices and stuff like that, and maybe I can help others. For example, yourself. If you look at this video, to remember the periodic table number. One way was to use people's name, their first name, middle name, and last name. And I noticed that when you use people's name, even my own name, many of the names that have a lot, not everybody, but lots of people have names that are constructed of nothing but chemical symbols. Okay, of course, not that, but the chemical symbols carry with them the atomic number, not the names, but the symbols. All right. Okay, so let me give you an example. If your name, maybe your name or somebody you know, name is Capp. Oh yeah, Andy Capp. Remember him? Yeah, Andy Capp, the comic strip. You got Capp, capital C-A-P-P. Now, if you take the C-A, the capital C, and you put a small a, you have calcium. And calcium is spelled capital C-A-L-C-I-U-M. Now, capital C-A is the chemical symbol, and number 20 at the bottom is the atomic number. All right. So if you go to number 20 on the periodic table of elements, you'll see capital C-A, which is chemical symbol for calcium. All right. Okay. Then you got two P's. I capitalized both of them. I took this small p, and this small p means the capitalization. A capital P is a chemical symbol for phosphorus. Capital P-H-O-S-P-H-O-R-U-S. And the atomic number for that is 15. If you go to number 15 on the periodic table of elements, you'll see a capital P. That's a chemical symbol for phosphorus. You also see the phosphorus name. I think below the symbol. And each of these P have 15 atomic number. So you can have two P's. Capp. All right? Also, we have the name Hoff. Capital H-O-F-F. Okay? There's more than one way to write this, but I want to show you one way. You got the capital H and the small O right here for holmium. Holmium is spelled capital H-O-L-M-I-U-M. Capital H-O-L-M-I-U-M. Holmium. And the chemical symbol is capital H and small o, and that carries the atomic number of 67. Then you have two F's, capital F and a capital F for fluorine. Capital F is a chemical symbol for fluorine, which is spelled capital F-L-U-O-R-I-N-E. See right here? Right there. Okay? You got two of them. And the atomic number for each fluorine is 9. Atomic number. Atomic number for this F, atomic number for this F, for fluorine. Now, some people, what they do is they add an S for the name Hoffs. Maybe David Hoffs, John Hoffs, Susan Hoffs. And then if that is the case, then that's sulfur. So the S is for sulfur. Capital S-L, no, capital S-U-L-F-E-R, Sulfur, capital SULFUR, and you just put a 16 atomic number, 16, and you have Hoffs. Now, you see the HO that can be separated. You can separate the H and make it into a hydrogen, which is 1 atomic number, and O, which is oxygen, which is 8. You can do it that way too. You can separate the H and the O. You see what I did there? You see what I did there? Okay? And you want to add a capital H, capital S, for atomic number 16. Atomic number 16 for sulfur, you can for Hoffs. I say the name Hoffs all the time. Okay? Then we got the name McTeague. Capital M, small c, TEAGUES. Okay? So that's a capital T right here. Capital M, small c, capital TEAGUES, McTeagues. Now, you have the chemical symbol. This is a new one. It's capital M and a small c. It's a new chemical symbol added to the periodic table of elements not too long ago, and it has a chemical symbol. It has an atomic number of 115. 115. Oh yes, 115. It's a new chemical symbol, and that stands for capital M and C is a chemical symbol for the element name of Moscovium. Okay, capital MOSCOVIUM, because it was put together in or discovered or put together in a laboratory in Moscow, or not far from Moscow. Okay? There's a history behind all this. All right? So capital M and a small c is 115. Okay? And that's from Moscovium. Then you got a capital T and a small e with an atomic number of 52. And that is for Tellurium, which is capital T and a small e, the chemical symbol. And the element's name is Tellurium. Capital TELLURIUM. You got it? Then we got for McTeagues, we got capital A and a small G for silver. Capital SILVER. Okay? Capital AG, right here again, here and here, is the chemical symbol, and the name of the element is silver. Okay? Then we got a U, a capital U with a 92 atomic number for uranium. Capital URANIUM, uranium. Okay? So that's what it is. Then we got capital ES for Istanium. Einsteinium for Einstein, I guess. Capital S, my mistake. Capital E and a small s is the chemical symbol for Istanium, and it has the atomic number of 99. Now, Einsteinium is like Einstein. It's for Einstein. Capital capital E, INSTEINIUM. Capital EINSTEIN, Einstein. Then IUM, Einsteinium. Okay? And you got it. And that's the name McTeagues. McTeagues, okay? McTeagues. All right? So we got Capp, Hoff, Hoffs, and we got McTeague, the 3 names. So if you know anybody with that name or you have that name, good for you, because you can use your name or that person's name doing a test or quiz, or just for knowledge of the periodic table of elements, just have knowledge. You can study your chemical symbol. In the beginning, you can cover the atomic numbers like this, and you have CAPP. Okay? You just cover the atomic number in the beginning. You got capital H, small o, capital F, capital S for Hoffs. You got it? Okay? Or you go do it this way. Capital H and capital O. All right? Now, in chemistry, we have 2 letters that represent a chemical symbol. The first one's the capitalized, like a letter, and the next one is a small case, like here. See, this is capitalized because this is hydrogen, and you got the O for oxygen, and the capital O. But here it's different. Here the capital H is here, and the small O, lowercase o, is here. That's how it's written down. Like here, with C with the capital M and a small c for Moscovium. Okay? All right, this is out too, coming at you from the street where I live. Before I say over and out, go to the description box below. I want to try to rewrite all this down for you, okay? All right, over and out. Good day. Bye-bye.